Glory and hallelujah, everybody. It is the morning after with Nick and Big J. Here we sit on a Tuesday. It is the 28th day of July, 2026. My name is Nick. There's Big J right over there.
Yep.
Happy Tuesday to you, Big J.
Yeah.
What's the matter? You sound down.
Well, I mean, there's a probability that at some point this morning I'll be late to a segment.
Oh, you're not feeling well?
Yeah.
Dang, Big J. Is it your little tummy again?
Yeah.
What's going to happen here?
Yeah, I don't know. Straight up diarrhea going on over here.
Did you have some lettuce in the last couple of days?
It's got to be, it's a couple weeks. Like, that's a 2-week gestation period, by the way, for that.
So maybe you had some diarrhea a couple weeks ago.
No.
Or some lettuce, I should say.
I've gone on a strict regimen of no vegetables or lettuce of any kind.
Nice. And look where it's gotten you.
Yeah. No, so
leaking out your backside.
I regret not calling in sick.
Oh, you're that not feeling well, huh?
Yeah, just uncomfortable, man.
I'm sorry, dude.
So, but
do you think it'll ever stop? Because this has been a good run of this on a pretty regular basis. Or is this the new normal for you?
This is the new normal.
What a treat.
Yes.
I can't figure that out.
How my stomach collapses in calamity.
Does nothing help it? Like the Pepto?
I don't even know.
Or you don't take anything?
Oh, no Pepto. Like, there's some stuff. Like, yeah, if things get bad enough, I'll take an Imodium AD.
Okay.
And plug it up a little bit. I don't know why. What happened today? I have some suspicions, but...
Wait, now can we get into them? What are your suspicions?
Yeah, well, I ate at a fast food restaurant yesterday, so that might be part of the issue.
All right.
Just in general.
Guys,
not the Cyclospora parasite. Just
Omaha.
Regular.
I'm calling it audible. We're not doing Streaming Dumbass today. We're not giving away anything. We're just going to talk about Big J's diarrhea for the next 4 hours, guys.
No, you don't want to know.
Tell me you're not going to get riveted. We're going to get into consistency. We're going to get into regularity.
Oh, we're not going to make it.
We're going to get into all of it, and you're going to love it. You're going to slop it up. But we are actually going to not do that. This will be the last conversation about diarrhea, unless there's anything else you want to talk about it.
No.
You're good?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a special name for it? Like, you know, like how I call it the green apple splatters. Do you like to say, I'm not feeling very well? I've got the runs, Hershey squirts.
I think they're different. I think there's different levels.
Okay. Are we at DEFCON 4 here, or where are we at?
It's straight up liquefied. So...
okay.
We're at liquid.
Got it. So you're at the hot snakes level.
Went from 0 to... And here's the weird thing about it. This always happens overnight. And I wake up with it.
You sleep like garbage.
It's like, well, I didn't sleep like garbage, but when I woke up immediately, I'm like, I do not feel good. So I was lucky that happened, later in the morning time, I guess, like 3:30ish, normal when I would start to rouse and get awake. Thank God it wasn't. Because if it was earlier, I would have been out.
Yeah. Okay. So you had some time to recoup and recover, but you're still not feeling.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get into it during the course of the show today.
No, we just said we weren't going to do that.
Now I kind of want to.
There's some poo jam.
Even flow. Get it, Big J? On the
writes itself, man.
Important stuff.
Launch newsfeed.
On the morning after with Nick and Big J.
Week 5 of Summer of Fun is underway, and it's presenting you some important stuff this particular hour. It's brought to you by Overhead Door, The Record Exchange. Special thank you as well to A1 Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electric as well. As we get ready for Summer of Fun, week number 5, 5 days, 4-night trip to experience beautiful northern Arizona. We're talking Grand Canyon, Big J, a stay in Sedona, living it up, having some beautiful, majestic backgrounds. Little meditation, Big J, maybe bringing you some peace, inner peace, if you will.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that, I ask you?
Nothing.
Exactly. So you're going to want to listen for your Summer Fun keywords, 9, 11, 1, and 3. You text them in, you spell them right, you are qualified, and we will pull a grand prize winner every week on Friday. Donald won last week's trip, Big J, to California. Took the money, $3,000.
Yeah.
Decided to stay home. So that's what you can do. That's the beauty of Summer Fun. You can either take the trip or keep the cash, and Big J, I believe we're all cash keepers at this point so far. So one may argue, why bother with the trips if everybody's just going to take the cash, right?
I guess.
But hey, listen, we're not the one doing this work. We don't have to, act like a travel
way
agent.
More than the cash.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's about getting away, I think. And sometimes it's the destination. You know what I mean? If you don't like Disneyland, did you want to go even if it's for free?
Depends if you got kids.
Yeah, I asked you how much I could pay you to go to South Dakota. You told me to go to hell.
I said I wanted to go to South Dakota.
No, you said take the money.
Well, in general.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to go to Sturgis. Not everybody does.
Big J, listen, it's smoky as hell out there. It's really hot, and now we got trees falling over. Boise firefighters spent several hours removing a large tree that fell into the Boise River near Julie Davis Park yesterday. It blocked a large portion of the river, Big J. It was a hazard for floaters, you understand.
Yeah.
The tree had a base of about 4 feet wide. Officials warn the trees and large branches and moving water can be extremely dangerous if people are pushed up against them by the current. Next thing you know, they impale you or something terrible. So earlier in the afternoon, crews helped reroute floaters who were already on the river when the tree fell. You guys are brave. Out there floating the river when it's smoky as hell? That can't be fun, right?
No.
Officials urge people enjoying the river this summer, stay alert. Changing conditions happen all the time. Be aware of obstacles in the water because they can happen even if they're not there to remove them. So you never know when something's going to fall in there or something may be poking out. So just if you're floating on the river, you're allowed to just kind of chill and relax and enjoy. But just, be aware. Be cognizant of what's around you. Head on a swivel, as we often say around here.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case something goes sideways. You don't know. I'm not saying you always have to be on red alert, but I'm just saying, pay attention. That's all. So that nobody gets hurt, for crying out loud. Big J, Lionel Messi, you've heard of him, yes?
Yeah, the soccer player.
He amazed fans with his level of play at the age of 39 in the World Cup this year, but he's got a long way to go to match Kazusuke Miura. Miura is the world's oldest soccer pro. He is currently 59 years old. He's playing in his 42nd professional season. And on Sunday, he scored his first goal in nearly 4 years for his Japanese club in a 7-0 victory. Miura, who is nicknamed, of course, King Kazu, said, "When I scored, even though we were already well ahead, it made me incredibly happy to see the players, supporters, staff all celebrating that single goal together with such joy." Dude's almost 60 years old. He's out there on the pitch running around scoring goals.
60? Jeez.
Yeah, he's 59.
Yeah.
He's out there playing professional soccer, Big J. He's King Kazu. Maybe you don't get it.
I guess I didn't. No.
But congratulations. I mean, obviously there are lots of positions in soccer that aren't hardy goal scorers. If you're, defending, it's not like you're a goal scoring champion. So don't know what his position is, but he scored his first goal in 4 years. And maybe, they keep him around because he's a great locker room presence. I'm not sure. But obviously it's a good reminder that there are various levels of professional soccer, right? You're still a professional soccer player, even if you're playing at the lowest level of professional soccer.
Yeah.
And you maybe need other jobs to get by. It's like, if you're playing minor league baseball, you're still a professional baseball player. You're getting paid to play, but you probably can't survive on that alone if you're playing single A ball,
Right.
I'm not taking away the fact that you're a professional baseball player, though, because you are.
Yeah.
Big J, Tony Romo. He did the most Wisconsin thing ever. Yeah, pulled over for drinking and driving, man.
After a golf tournament.
His own golf tournament. The MMP Group Texas State Open, he was arrested, taken into custody July 23rd in Milwaukee. Cops stopped him around 8 p.m. after he played in the Wisconsin Amateur Championship. Romo allegedly did not pass field sobriety tests due in court on September 21st. His mugshot makes him look really hammered, Big J. He clearly was inebriated. But obviously, I don't have to tell you this. Wisconsin has some of the most liberal drinking and driving laws in the country. It's
you do. I don't know.
It's like a $300 fine is like your first drinking and driving offense, unless it's extreme. And then it's a whole nother
extreme.
Animal. Like you're over 1.5 over or something like that. It's something crazy. But yeah, it's like the first drinking and driving is a slap on the wrist over there in that state, which is its own set of problems, of course. I don't have to tell you that. But
I guess you picked the right place to do it in.
What happens? Like I said, it's a very Wisconsin thing. You go out, you play 18, Big J. You're probably getting hammered while you're doing it. And then you think it's okay to drive home. But it's not okay to drink and drive. I don't care if you're Tony Romo or not.
Yeah, no. You can afford a lift.
Well, that's the thing about Tony Romo. He makes more money than God over there at CBS.
Yeah.
He should be able to call an Uber, for God's sake.
Like a fancy one.
Right. And listen, he's also born and raised in Wisconsin. The man's like a deity there. Anybody would give him a ride wherever he wanted to go.
Can you imagine? Just out of the blue.
Tony Romo asks you for a ride.
Hey.
I mean, I'm not really going that way, Tony Romo, but you're Tony Romo.
And I'm like, I'm a Niners fan. Kick dirt.
No, you take Tony Romo where he wanted to go.
You're like, oh, we had no trouble with you. You're right.
Morning After with Nick and Big J. There's your first round of important stuff. It's the X-Rocks.
Dumbass on the Morning After with Nick and Big J.
Well, not Netflix anymore because Big J's family canceled it, but we will be streaming through the other streaming platforms and trying to find a film or two or three that Big J maybe hasn't seen and get you, the collective X audience, to choose a movie for him to watch and review tonight. You will have the choice of 3 movies. All 3 movies will be given to you in only film description form. You're not going to get the title of the movie nor the stars. Not yet. But you will get to hear what the movie's supposed to be about from the plot description given to us from the streaming platform on which you can find the film. And if you can choose a film that way, that'd be great. How do you do it? You text in movie number 1, movie number 2, or movie number 3 to 208-287-1003. The movie that gets the most votes, that's the one that Big J has to watch, no questions asked. Unfortunately, last week ended in a tie. We don't like that.
No.
And so we ask as many of you to participate as you possibly can to avoid that possible tiebreaker. But we've got 3 new movies on the docket this week. Are you ready, Big J?
You betcha, man. Roll it.
Movie number 1, a podcast host that is covering spooky content moves into care for her dying mother. When sent recordings of a pregnant couple's paranormal encounters, she discovers their story kind of parallels hers, each tape pushing her towards madness.
Oh.
Movie number 2. A young daughter of a journalist disappears without a trace. 8 years later, the broken family is shocked when she's returned to them. However, what should be a joyful reunion soon turns into a living nightmare.
Man, a couple of real fun ones.
Movie number 3. A powerful tyrant threatens the very existence of Earth. Old friends, bitter enemies, forced to work harder than ever in order to defeat the one man powerful enough to bring them all together. Movie number 1, it's getting freaky. Movie number 2, honey, are you okay? And movie number 3, that's teamwork. Which movie do you want Big J to watch? That one's entirely up to you. You just have to text in movie number 1, movie number 2, or movie number 3 to 208-287-1003. We will spend the next several minutes tabulating the votes. We will come back and we'll let you know the titles of all 3 movies, including the one that you selected for Big J to watch this week. That's going to happen next on the X Rocks. For your self-esteem on the Morning After with Nick and Big J, we need to get to the exciting conclusion of Streaming Dumbass. Have the votes been tabulated, my friend?
Yeah, they sure have.
Is there a clear and decisive winner?
We have a clear and decisive winner.
Okay, let's break it down in order of least interesting. Which movie got the least amount of votes?
Movie number 2.
Movie number 2, Big J, I think is a movie you might have been interested in, if memory serves. It is called Lee Cronin's The Mummy, Big J, and it stars Jack Rayner and Leah Costa, kind of, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like top of your list, but you're like, that seemed kind of cool. It was an interesting take on the Mummy character. It is now streaming on HBO Max, but if you did want to watch it, you're now going to officially have to do it on your own damn time. What movie came in second place?
Movie number... Oh, let me go look.
Oh, no.
Let me just double check.
Hang on. Big J's not feeling well, everybody, so...
I'm a little off my game.
He can't remember numbers.
Don't open that program. Damn it. Let's see. What movie did I give you? Movie number 2? Movie number 1.
Movie number 1 is called Undertone. It stars Nina Kiri and Adam DeMarco, the horror movie of the bunch. I guess you could call Lee Cronin's The Mummy also a horror movie. Yeah. But this one more of a standard horror fare. It is also available on HBO Max if you want to check it out. Sounds like you're watching movie number 3, Big J.
Yep.
You okay? Do you need to go?
No.
Okay. Movie number 3 is called Mortal Kombat 2, Big J, the sequel to the legendary movie that we saw during quarantine, Mortal Kombat. It stars Carl Urban and Louis Tan. It did not do very well in the movie theaters, but that doesn't mean it's not a good movie, Big J. It may be right up your alley, right what you need tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
So you will be watching Mortal Kombat 2, and you will see if it lives up to, I believe we all really liked the first one, or at least liked it enough that it passed the time. And so we will see what you feel about Mortal Kombat 2. Have you watched this yet?
No, I
did
haven't.
not know. I took a chance. So,
have not.
Because it's been out there for about a week and a half or so. So you watch Mortal Kombat 2, report back tomorrow, and let us know if it is any good at all. If you want to play the home game, this is streaming now on HBO Max. You can see what your review is compared to Big J's. You can tune in right around this time tomorrow to find out what he thinks. Morning After with Nick and Big J. There's your streaming dumbass. We got important stuff next on the X Rocks.
In the news today.
The Morning After with Nick and Big J.
Big J, you sleep with a fan on in the Big J abode?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, me too, man. Always got the ceiling fan on in my house. Several times. If I've got a ceiling fan on.
No, we've got a ceiling fan and then a fan.
Oh, you got two fans going on. What's the matter? The ceiling fan doesn't get the reach you want?
No.
Is the fan over on your side of the bed?
We
You've been
have
running
two.
hot?
Well, then Kylie has one on her side.
You're surrounded by fans.
Yeah, we're not messing around.
Big J, I've got bad news for you.
Well, it's probably not true.
Doctors are warning that will come with side effects.
They've been saying that forever.
What fans do is they circulate allergens. And especially in the summer months, combined with dryness, that can worsen your coughing, your wheezing, your congestion. Cool air concentrated on one body area can also tense up your muscles. That can cause some stiffness in your back or your neck, so something that you should be conscious of. Dry air also paralyzes nasal immune defenses. That allows allergens to linger longer. So if you've been constantly stuffed up or you've got dry skin or eye irritation, these are all additional concerns that fans can bring into the room in the summer months specifically. Now, to reduce risks, experts say, listen, you don't have to turn off your fan. Just move it away from your head. Clean those blades regularly. Maintain indoor humidity between 30 and 50%, which sounds like a nightmare for you. Fans cause no long-term damage, but they emphasize that they actually move air around. They don't really cool it at all. And so this is something that you may need to understand come
Clearly,
summertime.
they've never stood in front of a fan.
It just moves it, though.
Okay.
You understand that, right?
Yeah, sure.
It
also creates a cooling effect. Doctor, research, science, idiot.
Well, I mean, listen, no offense, but it is actually true. It doesn't actually
sure.
lower
no
the temperature.
Offense, but it lowers the temperature on my skin.
That you're drying out and making bad. But listen, to each their own. You have ignored plenty of medical advice before. You'll continue to do so because you know more than the doctors. I get it. You do your own research.
Yeah.
I understand.
Sorry, I didn't take money and then lie about the research results.
This is a lie, is what you're saying.
I mean, it could be.
Sure, and so can what you're saying, though.
No. Go stand in front of a goddamn fan and tell me if it feels cooler or not.
I'm saying it just moves air.
That's
but
cause
the temperature
and causation.
Change. What is a causation?
Cause I'm hot. I stand in front of a fan. I'm cooler. Guess what? The fan is cooling me.
Yeah, but your temperature doesn't change. You understand that,
I
right?
don't care if my temperature changes. It feels like it.
Okay, but what I'm saying is the definition of cooler is a temperature change. That's
Sure.
all I'm trying to say. You may feel whatever you feel. It doesn't mean you are cooler. It just means that it's moved air around you, which is a nice relief. It's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying you're saying what was 76 is now 74, and that's not true. It's not true.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know you don't. That's what I'm telling you. Serena and Venus Williams might have a path to play when the Summer Olympics return to their hometown of Los Angeles in 2028. Would you tune in, Big J?
Probably not.
The World Tennis Association announced that it will award 6 Olympic spots to players who don't make the field either through their world ranking or qualifying. 4 of those spots would go to winners of continental tournaments, and 2 will be reserved for what we like to call former Olympic gold medalists or Grand Slam champions. Now, the Williams sisters, of course, are both Big J, so they have a clear shot to be picked. When the LA Olympics are being held, Serena will be 46, Venus will be 48. But, as they have proven, when they're healthy, they can still play at a high level. I don't know if that means they would come in with some serious expectations as they are on the older side of things, but I don't think I'd have a problem with either of them representing the United States of America in the Olympics in 2028. Big J, would you?
No, as long as they're the best at what we got to go.
I think just for eyeballs and name recognition alone, it's probably a good thing. Because, I mean, listen, could you name 2 other female tennis players from the United States of America at all?
Nope.
So, I mean, that's why they would be doing it. Just because of the name recognition for it. And to bring, random kind of people that maybe don't have a familiarity with tennis. Unless, I mean, what do you care about more, Big J? Seeing people that you're familiar with or winning the actual medal?
Probably winning the actual medal.
Then maybe this is something that they don't do, but I'm guessing it might be something that they do.
You would think they would have a good chance, even if they're older.
I mean,
Serena I mean, she didn't get bounced right away.
No.
Last tournament.
But they're mostly been playing doubles tournaments, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they have that to rely on. I think in a singles competition, they probably wouldn't do well against a 22-year-old from another country that can run them all over the court, you know?
Yeah.
But they would still be, I think they'd put up a fight. I just don't think they'd be shoo-ins for a medal, you know what I'm saying? But you never know. Listen, somebody goes on a run. They're in their own backyard. They want to show off. They want to do one last hurrah. They want to pull off something. This would be a great kind of like curtain call, you know? So we'll see what ends up happening. Of course, we have 2 years before this all goes down, so plenty of things could happen or not happen. Big J, a stage adaptation of Prince's iconic Purple Rain is set to open up on Broadway in 2027. You a fan of the show?
Purple Rain?
The movie?
I mean, I've seen it a couple times.
Okay. Well, that's more than most movies, so I would say you might like it. Now, the show, of course, is based on a 1984 album and the movie of the same name. It will start to get previews in March of 2027 and then an opening night scheduled for April 12th. Of course, it's going to be put together by a bunch of people that have won Tonys and nominated for plenty more. They're also the same people that put on the Michael Jackson musical, MJ, Big J.
Ooh.
And so they've got some history, and we'll see how it goes. Apparently, the production will feature over 20 Prince tracks, so it's not just going to be Purple Rain. It's going to be a lot of other Prince music kind of featured in. Probably more like a jukebox musical with the Purple Rain kind of thing as a backdrop of it. And they say that the production is going to feel like something in his creative orbit, whatever that means. I'm just guessing a lot of purple, really.
Good.
And a lot of fluffy things.
I'm all right with that. A lot of furry, fluffy things.
Sure. I mean, Prince liked what he liked. You know what I'm saying? Morning After with Nick and Big J. There's your important stuff. We got your We're Going to Hell story next on the X Rocks.
Up. Oh man, we're going to hell. What the hell? The Morning After with Nick and Big J on 100.3 The X Rocks.
The county fair, Big J. We've all been. Agree or disagree?
Oh, yeah. Many, many times.
I mean, there's the state fair, which is a bigger event like the Western Idaho Fair.
Yeah.
And then there's the county fair, which is a little bit dialed down, a little bit more.
Like the Canyon County Fair happening right this moment.
Dude, you get it, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the county fair?
The food.
Nice.
For sure, always.
Of course, I imagine you go down the list. There's lots of things to do. It's seeing people, it's getting out, it's doing things, it's trying new foods. Maybe there's some performances or something there that you want to check out. But all of it is happening at county fairs across this great nation of ours. And we're going to go to the Orange County Fair in Wallkill, New York for today's We're Going to Hell story. Big J, and it's a tale as old as time. You know, you go to any county fair and you see a list of performances that, normally 9 times out of 10 you probably wouldn't check out. But you're at the county fair. Why not, right?
Yeah, Kansas was there just the other night.
I'm not even talking about main stage performances, but I get what you're saying. I'm talking about like, there's a hypnotist playing here. There's a ventriloquist or something going on here. There's family-friendly comedy at this particular stage. Maybe I'll check it out for 15 minutes, pop in until one of the kids start crying, and then we'll go do something else, right?
Yeah.
And so it's probably not a surprise to find out that at the Orange County Fair in Wallkill, New York, there was a circus performance going on, right? And this particular circus performance involved some sharpshooting, having some fun.
Wait, whoa.
Huh?
What?
Well, I mean, like...
there's usually the BB gun stuff, but they literally have live ammunition out there. It's a shooting...
No. I'm talking like archery, like Odysseus from the Odyssey movie you like so much. And so it's a lot... Spoilers for the Odyssey. And so there is a situation where, that you have a very talented archer, Anna Bideza, who is 42 years old, that's firing, a series of arrows at several different targets, several of them held by her partner, Edwin Ringel, who's 38 years old.
Oh, no.
And the idea is to showcase her archery talent, making sure that they're able to do some really cool things and show you some cool, like, little archery tricks that you wouldn't see anywhere else.
Robin Hood stuff.
Yeah. So, in this particular case, she was doing things with an actual bow and arrow. And then for the grand finale, Big J, Anna pulls out a crossbow.
Yeah.
And it's time to
Daryl
walk
Dixon
in dead
time, baby. We're right on the same aisle here.
And so, in this particular final part of their performance, Edwin is holding up a series of foam kind of targets with his hands in different parts and different areas of it, and she's using the crossbow to fire off at these foam targets. Pew, pew, right? Mm-hmm. And it's looking good. I mean, she hits the first 3, no problem. And
Excellent.
then there is a particular case where Edwin kind of puts the small foam target kind of resting on his shoulder next to the side of his face and kind of gives her a chance to shoot an arrow through that little kind of small opening that he's holding, right?
Yeah.
Big J, don't know if it was the wind or if it was something else, but man.
Or murder.
When she shot the crossbow, it was off the mark. Caught him right at the very corner of his neck, Big J.
Oh, no.
Right in there. Now, there was no blood, nothing. He just went down like a sack of potatoes, right?
Yeah.
So that's when the ringmaster stepped in and was like, thank you, everybody.
Part of the show, everybody.
Enjoy the show. We'll be back at the 4 o'clock show. Goodbye. Get somebody in here. Get somebody in here. And so Rangel had to be airlifted to a hospital. He's in stable condition. That's good news. The arrow was removed. He was released. But, Big J, all may not be what it seems.
Oh?
An investigation is currently ongoing. Yeah. Apparently,
murder was the case that they gave her.
Apparently, there was some, I want to call it the best I can, a little bit of animosity towards one another before the performance started. And Edwin is under the impression that maybe there was a little bit of purpose behind it. Anna is fully like, no, this was an accident. I feel terrible. Oh, my God. Don't know what happened. Usually, I'm really good with this crossbow. I don't know why I couldn't hit an arrow, in a, something that has a, kind of crazy dimension, but I wasn't able to do it. And so we'll see. The investigation is still undergoing. He's okay, but obviously got a crossbow in the neck. Probably didn't feel all that great. Probably scarred some kids for life, right? During this crazy county fair performance. But hey, listen, man, sometimes I imagine these things happen from time to time,
Yeah, but I mean, this just sets up like a crime procedural TV show that I've seen probably. I mean, almost like right along the lines of this has happened in a show.
Yeah, it does. It does feel like a Murder, She Wrote, or a Columbo. One more thing, that crossbow. So we'll see what ends up happening. But the good news is everybody's okay. But the bad news is, man, sometimes you get a crossbow arrow in the neck, and it can't feel great, right?
Yeah, you know what? It's all part of being a circus performer.
Yeah, you knew the risks, right? You're not putting that target next to your neck going, listen, there's a 100% chance this is going to go well. There's always that 1% chance that things go sideways. There's some sort of misfire, the wind takes it, whatever the case may be.
Trying to kill you.
Morning After with Nick and Big J. There's your We're Going to Hell story. It is the X Rocks. Your Death Punch, Eye of the Storm, here on the Morning After with Nick and Big J. Big J, neither of us graduated from college, but both of us went to college. Did you go to college long enough to declare a major of any kind?
Yeah, I did.
What was your major?
Mass communications and journalism.
Oh, look at you. Double major.
Yeah.
My God.
No,
man.
it was all one. That's one. Mass communication and journalism was one.
All part of one school at Boise State?
It was one major. Yeah.
Cool. And you were happy with that particular choice?
Well, yeah.
Is that what you knew going in? That's what you wanted to do?
Yes. At the time going in, I was thinking more like press secretary kind of role, not necessarily journalism specific, but I was like, that seemed to cover the basis for what I was thinking I wanted to do.
Samesies. Where I went to school, those are two different schools. You could either major in journalism or major in mass communication. I was doing mass communication classes as well. But there's lots of different colleges out there. Each college obviously offering different paths and different things you can go down. And Arizona State University, home of the Sun Devils, Big J.
Yeah.
They're trying to drag college academics into the 21st century. They have started up a new bachelor's degree where you can major in content creation. The idea is to bring aspiring influencers into college and learn how to create content the right way, according to the university's website. It offers students the opportunity to create powerful content across video, podcasts, social media, and emerging platforms while building your own brand and developing it into what you want it to be. The program teaches everything from personal brand building to social media marketing to videography to audience analytics to podcast production. One of the most talked about classes is How to Become an Influencer 101, Big J. Now, here's where it kind of gets interesting, where I actually think this is as goofy as you may think it sounds. Obviously, there are a lot of people now that go, I want to be an influencer. This
sure,
feels
it sounds easy and an easy way to make money.
Right. A path for you to get a lot of followers and build up a brand and become popular. But if you go through college, you will have to write a senior thesis, Big J. You'll have to write multiple theses over the course of your college education. But in this particular case, in order to get your bachelor's degree, you skip the traditional thesis. You'll have to actually build from scratch an online kind of like presence on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, and you'll have to show measurable growth from when you started to where you are with legitimate followers, not bots that you can purchase, those kinds of things. And this is something that you can kind of see in a tangible way to see if you're getting the education that this place is promising you, which is the one interesting thing, I think. I mean, obviously, usually thesis papers are a bunch of, blowhardy stuff that you write down and talk about your opinion on things that is a goofy subject, and somebody goes, yes, I agree. Good enough to get a degree. In this particular case,
I'm a professor.
Right.
You're right. Yes.
And so, in this particular case, you have tangible things that anybody can see. Were you able to grow your brand? Were you able to develop your page into something that people actually care about? And you have actual followers.
Could you get monetized on YouTube?
Yeah. Why or why not? Do you have that plaque yet? What's going on? And so it helps them build a portfolio that they can show employees or sponsors or whatever. And it's an interesting kind of take on the career economy and the creator economy as well. And so we will see how this goes, if it's a popular thing or if it's just another flash in the pan that colleges are trying to take advantage of. It depends. Arizona State, again, does a lot of this weird stuff out there in the middle of nowhere. So We'll see how it goes.
Like, did they just make this for the Sun Devil football team? Or?
Well, I mean, Arizona State gets a lot of flack for it barely being a university because it's a party school. And so it's not surprising that they're trying to cater themselves to wannabe influencers.
Yeah.
But it is an interesting, at least from the outside looking in, an interesting way to design something for a non-traditional career path that maybe could help people. Because being an influencer, as we often say, is a lot more difficult than people think.
Yeah. Is it an online course?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It probably could be, as any college course could be in most cases. But whether or not they offer it up that way.
Time to complete my education.
Oh, really? You want to be an influencer, Big J?
I don't have a choice. I am an influencer.
Oh, my God.
I just need to learn how to do it.
I see. I didn't mean to insult you.
Properly.
Morning After with Nick and Big J. Well, there's a college course for that now. You get your bachelor's in content creation.
There we go. Take that, everybody.
Coming up in a few minutes, we got some important stuff and your pop culture smackdown. It's all on the way on the X Rocks.
Running the globe in search of news. Important stuff.
Launch newsfeed.
On the Morning After with Nick and Big J.
Big J, we love our pets, don't we?
Yeah, damn right we do.
Aren't they just the coolest in the entire world? But a new study reveals that they are more expensive than ever. Probably shouldn't surprise anybody, but American pet owners now spend an average of $4,272 annually on pretty much each pet they have in their home. Over a typical 12-year lifespan, that costs exceed about $50,000, Big J. Veterinary prices climbed roughly 43% between January 2021 and January 2026, of course, driven by advanced diagnostics, staff shortages, round-the-clock care demands. And so, obviously, procedures have gotten much more expensive as well. When faced with unaffordable bills, 38% of uninsured owners would charge credit cards, 20% would drain their savings entirely. Of course, Pentley month insurance depends on what you have. If you got a dog, it's about $62. You got a cat, it's about $32. You got pet insurance for the cats? You got one that needs insulin all the time.
Yeah, no, we don't. Because it's not, especially when you have multiple pets, it just gets crazy.
Right.
Expensive. So you just got to cross your fingers and hope they're going to be okay.
And that's what we do, right? For the most part. And
it's expensive.
Yeah, it certainly can be. But I think that that's the agreement you get into when you welcome a pet into your home. And your heart, Big J.
Yep.
I mean, for crying out loud.
For crying out loud.
So it shouldn't surprise you that they are expensive. You know how much it costs to have your pet. Food, toys, kitty litter in your case, Big J. All that stuff costs money.
Litter, man. So much.
And so it is something that you know, but you do it because you love them, right?
It's a family. It's part of the family.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's not even a choice.
We love them.
You just do what you need to do in order to make sure everybody's happy.
Damn right.
Turns out NFL coaches also are using ChatGPT, Big J. Nick Sirianni, the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, is heading into his 6th season, and he's tired of giving the players the same speeches over and over and over again, but he needed a little bit of inspiration. So So he decided that ChatGPT might have his answer. He went on there and he asked the AI to give him some sort of like great, inspiring, relentless, true sports story that he could use to motivate his players to get ready for the upcoming NFL season.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
And ChatGPT directed him to Anthony Robles. Are you familiar with the Anthony Robles story? Arizona State wrestler.
Yeah.
Does that help?
No.
Born with one leg, he won 2 national championships in 2011 and 2012. And so, obviously, very inspirational, overcoming adversity. Still
Wasn't
being on
Jose
top of his
Hernandez.
game.
That's disappointing.
What's that?
It's not Jose Hernandez. That's disappointing.
Why did you want it to be Jose Hernandez?
The guy I did for Monday Motivation.
Well, he's not an athlete, Big
Oh,
J.
okay.
They're like, he wanted a true
Sure.
sports
All
story.
right. Good point.
That could help him do it. Sirianni is going to use that story during training camp to tell an old message a new way. He's not going to have to wait very long as players report to camp today, start practicing tomorrow. So we're getting ready for NFL training camp season. So are you excited, Big J?
About training camp season?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Well,
I'll be
Jose
excited
Hernandez
for,
would
I'll be excited for the Hall of Fame game for about 5 minutes.
Streaming platforms are changing and emerging all the time, and NBC Universal is getting ready to team up with YouTube Premium. They're going to include Peacock Premium in a YouTube Premium bundle in the U.S. in early 2027. This new collaboration with Google will integrate Peacock's ad-supported service with YouTube Premium, which currently costs about $16 a month. The bundle's price remains undisclosed, so who knows how much extra that's going to be, but the partnership will mark Peacock's largest distribution deal to date. They're trying to obviously expand the Peacock brand. They want to get in bed with YouTube to see if they can't increase their kind of subscribers in that particular way and probably have like a $5-6 add-on or something to YouTube Premium in order to include Peacock into your package. You're a YouTube subscriber, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing. So it's confusing because they're saying YouTube Premium,
Yes.
which is separate from YouTube TV.
Yes.
Because I was just doing a free trial of YouTube Premium. So great.
You liked it.
I did. And I was like, but I couldn't justify paying $16 a month just because I'm the only one in the family. I mean, a couple other people might be, but you know, it kind of breaks down to your YouTube channel, right? Or YouTube page, whatever your login is for Gmail. And so I couldn't justify doing that for myself. But you throw Peacock in there for just a couple bucks more. I mean, that's a pretty cool thing if you're spending a lot of time watching YouTube.
Sounds like they got you, Big J.
No, I haven't
They got
signed
you.
up for anything.
They got you on the hook. Now they just got to yank it back and see if they get you on their line. What's the difference in YouTube TV and YouTube Premium?
Well, YouTube TV is like TV, right? YouTube Premium is just you don't see the ads when you watch a YouTube video.
But does it also give you access to YouTube TV?
No,
It doesn't.
no. It literally is. So I think with YouTube Premium you get YouTube Music as well. So and all of that without ads in your stuff.
Got it.
So it's if you want a YouTube, ad-free experience for videos and stuff, then YouTube Premium is the way to go on that, which makes a tremendous difference when you don't realize how many times you're seeing ads when you're watching a YouTube regular YouTube feed. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, but it's totally separate from YouTube TV.
Did the YouTube TV thing you had have ads?
Yeah,
It did.
It's TV, man.
I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah, but there's plenty of things out there
Now,
that don't have
does
ads.
YouTube TV have a premium option? Probably. I don't know. It was too expensive to even consider anyway.
So you did your trial, and now you're kind of moving away from it.
I'm sure it'll be like, hey, come on back. Maybe down the road. But
When you offer me another free trial.
yeah.
Morning After
Free
with
stuff!
Nick and Big J. We've got free stuff next. The Pop Culture Smackdown on the X.
Pop Culture Smackdown. On the morning after with Nick and Big J.
Yeah, we got a show going down tomorrow night out at the Outlaw Field at Botanical Gardens. Slightly Stupid, the road trip and summer tour, the elevators in Denham. Going to be a very, very fun show. We'll get you lined up with these tickets here if you can beat me in Pop Culture Smackdown.
It's Thursday night, though, right?
Isn't today? Oh, today's Tuesday. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Thursday. I thought it was Wednesday already.
No, today's
Stupid Big J.
Today's slightly stupid. 208-287-1003 is the number that you need to call if you would like to play for these tickets. You do have to defeat Big J in Pop Culture Smackdown in order to take advantage of this particular prize, and we hope that you do. Big J, are you ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Then to the phones we shall go. Hello, the X. Oh, okay, fine. That's cool. Hello, the X.
Good morning. How's everybody?
We're hanging in there, man. How are you?
Good.
Beautiful. You're up first. We need to know what famous action actor was dubbed the Muscles from Brussels.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, hell, I don't know.
I'm the Muscles from Brussels. You don't know? Oh,
Wow.
okay.
It's a turn of events.
It's good talking to him, though. Hello, the X.
Morning.
Hey, what action film actor was dubbed the Muscles from Brussels?
Muscles.
Yeah, he's the Muscles from Brussels. Because he's got muscles, and he's from
Brussels.
No clue.
How soon we forget, Big J. I mean, conservatively, what? 15, 20 movies this guy's
Yeah,
starred in?
yeah,
At the
at
very
least some of the best from the 80s.
Hello, the X.
Well, worst. But
Hi.
best worst.
The good mix of both. Hey, what action film actor was dubbed the Muscles from Brussels?
Was that Hasselhoff?
No. No. It's not David
Oh
Hasselhoff.
my God.
Hello, the X.
Any question, the Achilles heel of the Treasure Valley.
Hello.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, we need to know what action film actor was dubbed the Muscles from Brussels.
Would that be Jean-Claude Van Damme?
JCVD is absolutely right. You're officially taking on Big J.
Yeah, it's so ironic.
Big J, way back in 2022, the Marvel Cinematic Universe had a television series called Moon Knight. Who played the dual role of Mark Spector and Stephen Grant in that series?
Oscar Isaac.
That is correct. What's your name, sir?
Jerry.
Jerry, we need to know, what is Bugs Bunny's 3-word catchphrase, often said while chomping on a carrot?
What up, Doc?
I'll take it. Big J, what movie's first sequel, I'll put this, what successful movie series first sequel featured the subtitle, The Edge of Reason? It was called this, The Edge of Reason.
The Edge of Reason.
Yeah. There are 4 movies in this very successful movie series. I'll give you that other hint.
Oh, man.
One of your favorite genres of film.
Okay,
It's a third hint now.
Yeah, it's probably action, right? I'm going to guess. The Edge of Reason. I don't know, man. I have no idea.
You had the genre wrong. It's romantic comedy. Does that help?
And there's 4 of them?
There's 4 of these movies. Made hundreds of millions of dollars.
A romantic comedy?
Yes.
That has sequels.
Set
4 of
3
them.
sequels and 1 original movie. Yes, 4 in the total series,
Oh, okay. I have no idea.
including one that came out last year. Does not help.
No.
That means you win, Jerry. Do you happen to know the answer?
Romantic comedies are my Achilles heel.
All good.
No idea.
The answer is Bridget Jones' Diary.
Oh,
Big
God,
J.
I would never know.
Oh, there's 4 movies in the Bridget Jones
Yeah.
Diary world. Sorry. And the second one was called The Edge of Reason. Congratulations, man. You're going to go check out Slightly Stupid on Thursday. Hang on
Proud
tight.
I don't know those answers.
We will hook you up with, what do you got against Renee Zellweger?
Yeah,
or
I don't
Hugh
know.
Grant?
How about the movie?
Or
Just
Steve?
the first one. No
Okay.
thanks.
Jeez. You
I'm
don't like
going to watch the rest of them.
Morning After with Nick and Big J. What's the matter? You don't like a woman struggling for love?
No.
Seems sexist. Let's take a look at headlines. They're next on the X Rocks.
And Big J.
Headlines are as follows. Owie. It's Shark Week, and he did it again.
Owie!
A Montana nurse is recovering after being impaled by his own trekking pole while climbing the state's highest peak. David Sivaldi was ascending Granite Peak. You know where that is, Big J?
No.
Its elevation is about 13,000 feet. Two friends, when he was slipped on some rocks, dude, stood up to find a trekking pole piercing his side. Drawing on his medical training, he determined the wound was not immediately life-threatening. So rather than remove the pole, the group turned back and hiked over 10 miles across some rugged terrain back to safety.
10 miles.
One friend used a satellite communicator to alert search and rescue. After roughly 7 hours, they reached the trailhead. Sivaldi was transferred to Intermountain Health in Billings, where doctors removed the pole. Couple inches the other way, Big J. Doctors say it would have been a different story, so watch out.
Yeah, he would have been Dr. Death. That didn't make much sense. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, he was a nurse, so I get it was a reach, but I got what you were trying to say. It was a Stephen King reference. I understood it. Shark Week, or he did it again.
He did it again.
Big J, our good friend Idaho's David Rush.
Yeah, the Guinness dude.
Claimed another world record. This time around, he juggled flaming torches on a unicycle, achieving 175 consecutive catches. That more than quadruples the previous record of 37. Now, Rush, of course, holds multiple Guinness World Records in both unicycling and juggling, so it's probably not that, rare that he brought those two together. He admitted that he was, quote, brimming with confidence going in. He quickly discovered a hidden danger. Forward momentum creates a draft that blows flames directly into the juggler's face.
Damn.
He said when he first tried it, it did cost him his eyebrows and some hair on his hands, but after practicing with unlit torches, he was able to make his official attempt and dropped every torch twice within seconds, but on his third try, he found his rhythm. Guinness World Record has since verified and confirmed his title. David Rush is back in the book, baby.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
It's been too long.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks at least,
Yeah.
so it's back. It's good that he's back in Guinness's good graces. We'll wrap it up with it's Shark Week. A Washington State fisherman has been arrested, Big J, after allegedly dragging protected sharks from the water in order to pose with them for social media content. Connor Seifert of St. Helens, Oregon, faces 9 counts of unlawful fishing and 1 gross misdemeanor following a months-long investigation opened in April by the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife, which received 14 complaints because a bunch of people were seeing these photos and were like, hey, you're not supposed to do that with these poor sharks, Big J. So a couple of lieutenants investigated and found that Seifert was apparently targeting these sharks, catching them, mishandling them, dragging them out of the water, wrestling with them, and then taking pictures with them. Officers found him at the Puget Sound Pier in June. He also faces a charge for allegedly lying to officers about what he was doing and who he was. He's due back in court next month. You know this as well as I do. 6-gill and 7-gill sharks are listed as a species of greatest conservation need and aren't allowed to be fished nor dragged out of the water, but he was doing both, Big J.
Not cool.
Not how we celebrate Shark Week around here.
No.
Have a little bit of respect. Even though they kill you just as soon as look at you, you gotta be careful and you gotta respect the laws, Big J.
Respect the laws.
That's why you don't see this stuff on the Discovery Channel. They want to make sure you know you're not supposed to do it. Morning After with Nick and Big J. There's your headlines. You're up to date on everything. We got your That is Black Label Society name in blood here on the Morning After with Nick and Big J. Listen up, everybody. Big J has vacation ideas for you and for me.
Yeah, Nick, sometimes you take a vacation. You ever had that where you go on vacation, you come back, and God, I need a vacation from my vacation.
Almost every vacation I've ever taken.
Yeah, because it's a lot, whether it's traveling across the ocean, Nick, as you've done before, or just maybe across the country. But there's something that's very popular right now, and it's to not just go and, relax and get away, but also to feel better. And they are calling it a wellness retreat vacationing, Nick. The USA Today report that wellness tourism is booming, and the industry is expected to hit $1.4 trillion by 2029. Experts say people aren't just traveling to see new places anymore. They're looking to recharge, reduce stress, improve their mental health, and build healthier habits. And it's not just about the relaxation. For many travelers, these retreats offer a chance to reconnect with themselves, recommit to their health, and even make lasting friendships along the way.
Okay, but what does it mean?
Yeah,
what do we do?
I think with this, to me, I would read this and I'd be like, okay, this sounds like rehab.
Right.
Like, you're going on vacation? Yeah, no, I'm going to rehab, brother.
Right. I mean, the definition of vacation is to hopefully rest and recharge, but it's not working. So what are these wellness vacations I'm supposed to be taking? Find a hole in the ground somewhere?
Yeah, no, you're supposed to go to like a spa or a wellness place where you've got some namaste mats,
like the Kellogg's compound or something.
Couples retreat. Kellogg's.
I don't want to do that.
From the 40s? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's kind of probably what it is, a modern version of that. You eat some really healthy food and you'll be miserable, but hey, you'll be reduced stress.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like a vacation at all. That sounds like homework, and I'm not interested in that. I want to know how I go on the vacations that I'm going on, which are supposed to be enjoyable and fun, and usually are when you're there. But then there is something about it that either chases you down work-wise while you're there, or, you come back and you go, God, I have a stack of work the size of a small child on my desk. How do I get past that? I don't think healthy food is going to help me in that scenario. No offense to the wellness vacations. They sound fun. I'm not trying to yuck your yum. I'm just saying I'm trying to figure out how that is supposed to help.
The article in particular is there is a particular place that a wellness retreat, Nick, called Hilton Head Health. Obviously, it's an all-inclusive wellness resort in the Carolinas, Nick. That is where this idea kind of started to come from. So, much like an all-inclusive cruise would be to get you sick, Nick, this would be an all-inclusive place to go. So I'm sure there's, spas, retreat, that whole thing.
It is like the Kellogg's thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It also has to be stupid expensive, right?
Well, when you're making $1.4 trillion in a year, I would say, yes, it would be kind of expensive. It says here it just starts at over $3,900.
Yeah, listen.
But when you consider, we probably spent, I don't even want to say how much we spent to go over to France, in Europe and all of that. A lot more times that.
I agree with you. My Ireland trip was much more expensive as well. But I think, if you're that to me, overseas travel, other countries, traveling to other places, experiencing other kind of parts of the world, I think are different than hanging out at like a wellness retreat and going to lectures and eating granola for 3 days.
Yeah. It might be better food than the granola, the Kellogg's granola, but that was that actually your response there was worth everything I just said. The Kellogg's place.
Yeah, it seems like that. Watch The Road to Wellness, a really interesting 90s movie. If you want a breakdown of what things were like, it had a lot to do with you like never touching yourself and getting onto like exercise machines.
Yeah. I learned that by watching History's The Food That Built America. It was like the first episode with Kellogg's and how the whole post cereal thing all started and just the goofiness of that place.
Morning After with Nick and Big J. There's your vacation update. We got some bad impressions next on the X Rock.
Impressions.
So far, I'm not impressed.
On the Morning After with Nick and Big J.
Yeah, we got some tickets for you August 10th coming up here real quick. Extra Mile Arena. Got the Dance Kid Dance Act 2 tour with Shinedown, of course, From Ashes to New, Coheed and Cambria. We'll get you lined up with tickets to the show. Plus, you'll get entered into the opportunity to win entrance into the Shinedown Museum and get into the show early. It'll be pretty cool. All this can be yours if you figure out bad impressions to this very famous actor. Kind of famous.
208-287. Ooh, that might be a tough one then. It's only kind of famous?
It's a first, I think. First time for him being on Bad Impressions.
All right, the gauntlet's getting thrown down. 208-287-1003. If you want these Shinedown tickets, sounds like you're going to have to earn them. Big J's going to give you 3 clues. They're all going to point you in the right direction, but you got to figure out the actual name of the person Big J's trying to impersonate in order to claim them for yours. We wish you all the best of luck, Big J. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hello, the X.
Hello,
Hi, who's this?
Michael.
All right, Michael, you're up first, man. Good luck.
My latest movie, Motor City, just bombed at the box office.
Next one.
You know what isn't bombing? My Netflix movie, War Machine. Look for War Machine 2 on Netflix.
What's the last one?
Who's ready for some more Reacher? That's good, because I play Jack Reacher on Amazon Prime.
That's John Miller.
I'm sorry, who?
John Miller?
John Miller?
That's the...
I don't know who that is, to be honest with you.
No, you don't know who John Miller is?
No. Who is it? You don't know either.
He's the play-by-play guy for the San Francisco Giants. That's the only John Miller I know. I
John
don't think
Miller,
that's who he's going for.
action hero.
Hello, the X. Hello.
Are you even a person? Another bot trying to call us.
Hello, the
These
X.
AI chat bots.
Hello.
Hi, did you hear Big J's clues?
No, not all of them.
Great.
All right, here we go. My latest movie, Motor City, just bombed at the box office. You know what isn't bombing? My Netflix movie, War Machine. Keep an eye out for War Machine 2. And last but not least, who's ready for some more Reacher? That's good, because I play Jack Reacher on Amazon Prime.
Oh, what is his name? It's Alan Rickson.
Yeah!
Well done.
Yes, I love him. He's so hot too.
We
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, he
Very
is.
handsome man.
Only when he takes his shirt off, though.
What's your, he's not handsome in clothes?
No.
Weird. What's your name?
Angie.
Angie, congratulations. You're going to Shinedown on August 11th. Hang on one second. We'll hook you up. I keep saying the 11th. It's the 10th. Big J, why is Alan Richardson in the news?
Yeah, he's busy man. Now, we talked a little bit about this yesterday, Nick, some of the stuff going on. He was at Comic-Con. They were doing a panel for Reacher and Neely, Nick, on Amazon Prime there, and he was asked some questions, one of them about the conversations he's had with DC Universe about playing Batman, and he said he's had many conversations with James Gunn about entering into the DC Universe, but it's not for Batman. It's a different character.
I mean, he's too big to play Batman.
He's
no
too
offense.
big. Yeah,
He's just too big.
Batman is not a big, dumb-looking gorilla.
He's not a dumb-looking gorilla.
He is a big, dumb-looking gorilla, and that's what Jack Reacher is supposed to look like, even though he isn't.
I don't think he looks dumb or like a gorilla.
He looks very dumb. And he was also on the Dax Shepard's podcast the other day, talking about that altercation he had with that neighbor, if you remember him beating the living crap out of that dude.
I do remember that.
He is like, he's so thankful because that's the first day he wore a camera on his body, and he'd never really done it before. And he's like, I feel like I need to do this today is the day. And he said he'd never had a conversation with that dude before, never met him in his life before that incident happened. And if he hadn't had that video to refute what had happened, he'd be in a lot of trouble, he feels.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
His kids don't want to ride with him anymore and go out and do stuff because of that, and just a bummer of a situation. Jack Reacher Season 4 will come out here August 12th. That will be 3 episodes right away. And then releasing in September right after that is Neely. So that is all good and great, and they're already working on Reacher Season 5.
Is he supposed to be in Neely as well?
I'm sure he'll pop up. No, I'm sure he will pop up maybe once or twice in that.
Morning After with Nick and Big J. There's your bad impressions. We wrap up the show here next on the X-Rock. Latest from Architects, Broken Mirror, wrapping up the Morning After with Nick and Big J on this Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out with us. You guys selected a movie called Mortal Kombat 2 for Big J to watch tonight on HBO Max. He will do so, report back tomorrow, and let us know if it's worth your time or not. Of course, we also had a chance to give away some Shinedown tickets, gave away some Slightly Stupid concert tickets over the course of the program today, and told you to watch out for people firing crossbows at your neck. You never know when a shot could go awry and things go backwards for you, and that's not a good scenario. But Big J, does leave you with the floor, sir.
Well, Nick, we've got our first couple of dates for Faith No More. They announced those for their 2027 reunion tour with System of a Down in Australia and New Zealand, January and in February, Nick. So crossing my fingers that they'll do a proper North American tour, and let's get you to see Faith No More.
Listen, if Faith No More and System of a Down toured together in the U.S., I would make an effort to go. Those are I love System of a Down. I've only seen them live twice, and it's been well over 15 years since I've seen them, and I've never seen Faith No More. I would find a way to get to that show.
Listen, even if they're separate, Faith No More, worth of the effort, dude.
I do really want to see Faith No More. I think they're the only band left on my bucket list. That's possible to see live still. I mean, I've seen pretty much everybody. Now that AC/DC's off it, it has to be Faith No More, really.
Yeah.
Because I can't think of another band that's around that I haven't seen or want to see that I haven't had the chance to do so.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat. I wouldn't mind seeing Iron Maiden. I haven't seen Iron Maiden.
Oh, you haven't? Okay,
No.
So I've seen Iron Maiden, so I can cross that off the list.
That's one of the last ones.
But and you've seen Faith No More, so you know how great they are.
Awesome.
Yeah,
it was awesome. I had to go through hell to do it. Had to stay at a crappy hotel. I had to deal with Aftershock, but that was
that's
the
right.
reason.
It was Aftershock.
That was
right?
the reason I went. Is had to see some Faith No More, and I'm so glad I did because.
Oh, you know what? I take it back. I do want to see Bring Me the Horizon too. I've never seen Bring Me the Horizon.
They're great.
Live. And so that's another band I'd really, really like to see.
It'd be nice if these bands would come here, make it easier for us.
Whenever they're ready. Morning After with Nick and Big J. That's going to do it for us. Jason Drew's up next. It's the X-Rock.